Good. Are we going?
Go ahead. Tell us what happened. What was the issue?
Okay, so the idea tonight was to hook up our junkyard board's traction pack and do some initial testing and see if stuff works. Main contactors work just fine, so that's great. The forward reverse wouldn't turn on. So we figured out by reading the manual that we should apply 14 volts to another part of the hairball, and that allowed power to now turn on the forward and reverse contactor, so that's perfect. And then we figured out that the hairball needs to know what's actually turning on in order to allow the accelerator to provide juice to the motor.
And why didn't it know?
Well, because we didn't have these sense leads hooked up. We have a different set of contactors than we could have gotten. So through a little messing around, we hooked up our sense leads. It's kind of just a bit of a hack job for the moment, just to test if we were right, and we are right. So which is fantastic, because by applying some accelerator, apparently we've got a truck.
Ooh, wow! I can't see past the door jam. Can you show me one more time? Ooh. Now listen to that noise. That's just the sound of brake drums moving past brake shoes. There's no other noise. Absolutely silent.
So that's really, really cool stuff. So I think we've met or even exceeded our goal tonight to try and do some initial testing.
Let's see that one more time, Mr. Mynott.
This is fantastic.
I want to see the tachometer working.
Yeah.
Can you please make her spin over one more time?
I want to get a little bit of an accelerator. You have to go down about a quarter of the way before that.
Oh, wow. Look at that.
Isn't that fantastic?
It's alive, Mr. Mynott.
It is. It's alive!
So, where does that leave you now? Where do we go from here?
Well, now that we know what sense leads we need to have hooked up to the forward reverse and contactors, it's to clean all up this testing wiring and make it ready to drive. That's where we're at, and that's where we're going. So that should be the next couple of, maybe a couple more Thursdays, and we'll be looking like we're good to go. And then it's talking to the battery supplier and see if we can get our real traction pack and get that hooked up, and then actually take the vehicle out and do some road tests.
Are there any mechanical issues with the truck?